My name is Ryan Payment. I'm here on the retreat. This just being in Panama is my first time here. It's been an amazing experience so far. It's obviously the furthest I've ever traveled away from home. Everybody here has been just amazing. The Panamanian people have been amazing. This trip really has filled my cup and exactly what I needed coming down here. You know, there was a couple things in my life that were a little bit down, and this is what I needed to kind of fill my cup again. I've had a great experience. It's really more than I ever could have imagined being here. The people here, the camaraderie that we've had with individuals of all these like-minded people that have been here, it has been amazing. I can't say enough good things about this trip. We've shared some laughs. We've shared some heartfelt conversations here that have really been super positive. The activities that we've done have been fantastic. The laughs is probably been the best part about this whole experience, and just really getting to know all the people here that are really like-minded people like myself, that are going through the same thing as myself. So, I've known Richard for quite some time, for about 4 or 5 years. One thing he told me was, when coming down to this trip it's going to be a life-changing experience, and it's exactly what it was for me. Super sad that I got to go home tomorrow, but I'm really excited to go home and explain this experience to my family and my kids, and really take the things that I've learned from this trip and take them into my day-to-day life and continue to be the best version of myself. So Richard, I appreciate you so much. I've told you this, when we started the 12-week program, after the 12-week program, I'm gonna say, man, I love you, brother, and thank you so much for making me a part of this experience.
Happy to be here doing a chat with Pat. My name is Andy Teal. I'm out of Penticton, British Columbia, Canada. And I met Richard in 2017 when he was living in Caramias, Penticton, and he was doing some presentations in Kelowna. Met him at that time, and then he came to a life coaching program, same one that I went to in about 2020, and that was really fun. So I've known him for a while. Coming here to Panama is just incredible. The last 3 days have been great. The highlight for me was definitely going to the top of the volcano and seeing the Caribbean Ocean in one direction, the Pacific Ocean in the other direction, watching the sun come up, just hanging out as a group of guys and just enjoying creation and just having a great time together. Also, the mastermind time together was amazing, and the sharing that the group did, I think that we really built into each other. We gave each other a sense of ability to be transparent and open, and yeah, that was awesome. So it's been a great weekend. I would highly recommend it to anybody else that's considering it. This is definitely worth doing. Richard, Rich, I really appreciate what you put together here. It takes a lot of guts to do something like this. Like, you gotta open up your heart and your soul and be transparent to us as well. And in our coaching times that we've been together and talked, you've been a good example to me and allowed me to open up to you. So that's been really powerful. And I had a bunch of stuff to deal with to get to the point where I could, I'm really looking forward to the next 12 weeks. I'm gonna take this very seriously. I'm gonna take 90 days and I'm gonna do the program again. And yeah, it's one of those programs that you build habits into your life. And I've got good habits in place, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what I look like in 120 days.
Hi, my name is Grant Gifford. I'm actually from Nashville, Tennessee, and I have known Richard for, it's got to be about a decade now. Met him actually in California on a business adventure that we went through. Actually, I've done business with him for about a decade now. And actually in 2025, I went through his program. I'd gotten out of shape, and I can tell you right now, just from a program standpoint, he knows what he's doing. This trip, he came to me, he came to me for the first trip, which I was like, heck yeah, I'm definitely on board. But circumstances happened, and just wasn't able to make it. So he said, well, I've got a second one that I'm actually throwing this event on April, and love for you to come. So what I can tell you about this trip is it's special. Just the time with the other men that you build relationships with, the time that's spent not just one-on-one with people, but as a group, just really calibrating, really finding out who you are. Gone through a lot this year, and really this trip has really opened the doors to so many things in my life that I'm really looking forward to. I was looking forward to this trip. I kind of got myself in a rut in a few areas, and I can tell you, Richard and the other men, it's been the most special week of my life. So, Richard, I just wanted to say this to you, brother. I love you. You're a special man. You're salt of the earth. You care for others. You truly do. You're not one of those that just says that. You actually walk the walk and talk the talk. I love you, man. I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful to see just your successes and how God is using you to bless other men. I love you. I can't wait to go again next year.
Hey, I'm Logan Kaiser from Winnipeg, Manitoba, and I'm the founder of Platinum Power Solutions. Richard reached out to me just about a year ago now. I went through the 90 days and sort of kept that same formula going. And just like a couple other guys in the group, actually all of us, we can all agree that we didn't stay attached to it to a T as compared to when he was holding us accountable every week. But we all still have that same pattern formed, and we're following it. And just coming out here, there were some things in the formula a lot of us guys didn't follow to a T, like the breath work and meditation. That was the biggest takeaway from this trip. Everybody, it was crazy. We would do the breath work all together, and then we would meditate, and it was like the most relaxed I've ever felt. The disconnect from not being on my phone and checking it every 5 minutes, game changer. I'm just gonna take that back home and only do deep work, a few hours a day, and get more accomplished than I would have checking my phone every day.
Yeah, there we go.
And, one message for Rich is keep doing this, get more guys involved, and you're gonna change a lot of lives, bro.
Right, so my name is Abdiel, I'm Panamanian. I'm 33 years old, and I'm very excited for the opportunity, for this experience. It has been amazing to get to know people from around the world, entrepreneurs, people with an incredible mindset, and just find a place, find a brotherhood, people who you can rely on, that you can just talk naturally, you can trust. And this whole experience, it has been before and after for me. I have learned so much, so many new experiences for me, so much knowledge, and I think the most important thing is that we'll continue to be in touch, to be part of a family, and to grow together. So I think that's the most valuable thing, and I'm really thankful for this, for being part of this.
My name is Patrick Clark. I live in Richardson, Texas. I was kind of a late addition to the trip. I was very fortunate to have my friend kind of have me talk to Richard, and I was cordially invited, and I was just so thankful to be here. I feel like I've gained a bunch of new brothers on this trip, because everybody's made me feel so warm and welcome. And I just feel like I could share, and there was no recourse, and everybody was just there for you. And I just want to say probably the highlight of the trip was going up in the four-wheel drive vehicle up to the volcano and then hiking to the top to see the sunrise. It was just so surreal to see on one side of the volcano the Caribbean Sea, and then look to the other side of the volcano and see the Pacific Sea. It's like a once-in-a-lifetime situation, and I'm hoping to even start the program. I'm somebody that hasn't even started the program yet, and just want to say a heads up to Richard. He's treated me as if he's known me. I think I was the only one on this trip that he never met, and the first time I met him, he gave me a big bear hug, and he made me feel warm and welcome. And great heads up to you, Richard. Look forward to having more meetings with you and seeing you again in the future.
Hey, my name is Jesse Jamaz. I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. We came on this trip, and it was beyond expectations. It's a lifelong memorable trip. Lifelong friends, people from all over the world meeting in one point. It was an amazing experience. We've seen things that are once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. We did things that are once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, the views, the country, and the thing I got the most out of this trip was just meeting, I came solo, and guys from all over the world flew here. We all met in one place, and we all came with the same goals, the same ambitions, the same dreams, and we bonded over 3 days. And we just elevated each other. That was the biggest thing I took from this trip, was just being around all the like-minded people with the same mindset, and everybody just elevating everybody. So I'm very grateful for this trip. I'm grateful for this opportunity. It really put life in perspective. It just showed how small this world is, and how everybody in this world has a role, has a part to play in this world. And just being around like-minded people, I just felt that I elevated myself to the next level. Richie, you're like a little brother, because I'm older than you, but you're like a big brother, man. I've looked up to you since I met you. You're coaching, you're inspiring. You've pushed me to keep elevating myself. You've pushed me to keep challenging myself, to be the best version of myself that I can be. I'm forever grateful for you. My family's forever grateful for you. I love you, brother, and Inner Circle Brotherhood for life, man. Thank you.
What's up, guys? My name is Richard, and I am the founder of the High Performance Brotherhood. And I just want to say, as we wrap up this trip here in the end of April 2025, man, there's been so many moments on this trip that have just made me sit back and smile and really just feel really, like one of the guys said today as we were finishing up our breath work, he said, I'm reminded who I am. This trip has reminded me of who I am. And I would say for me, this being a mission and a purpose and a calling that I have in my life, this trip has also reminded me of who I am. And the connections with the guys this weekend, seeing the looks on their faces, feeling their emotions, opening up, some of them for the first time, guys saying, I've never been this relaxed in my entire life. I've never been able to fully relax until I came on this trip. Those are the things for me that, that it makes it all worth it. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that came. I want to talk to you guys, if you're watching this video, and just let you know that these are extremely exclusive experiences. We only have 12 spots on each trip. This is not for everyone, and we only have a few seats remaining for our July trip. And I want to let you know that if you want to come and experience what you've just heard on this video from all the stories of all these guys that are here, and you feel something in you saying you need to come, reach out And if there's still space available, we would love to have a conversation with you and see if it's a fit for you and if you're a good fit for our community. So just want to say thank you again to each and every one that came, and cannot wait for July, because every one of our trips are just going to get better and better and better. And you know, I'm excited to see what the rest of this year has in store.